Boleh ya?
Okay, recording in
Oke.
progress. Yeah, I'm recording. Yes, yeah. Okay, this is Mr. Welcome, Encik Muhammad Azril Muhammad Amin. We have here Madam Lucilla Trapazo. She's driving her car now. She's on a journey to Torino from Switzerland, and we have Puan Azia and Encik Muhammad Azril is a lawyer by profession and a human rights activist, a prime human rights activist, gone places. They went to Geneva, they went everywhere. They didn't bring me. Okay, Chaswell, can you want to say something?
Sound.
Ah,
Should I? Okay.
okay.
Just by way of introduction, I would like to express my appreciation to Juan Rokia for arranging this poetry citation. And I think today is a very important day because it is the 77th
Yeah,
anniversary of the Nakba,
of the
which is a very
Al-Nakba, yes,
important
yeah.
day indeed. And I'm happy that I think among us the poets are all gathering and also making their own contribution in their own way in expressing their support and also solidarity for our Palestinian brothers and sisters. Thank you again for inviting me. Basically, I'm here in support and also in solidarity. I'm representing Center for Human Rights Research and Advocacy, and we are basically a small group of activists, lawyers, human rights activists, academicians who do a lot of work for the refugees, for the stateless. And Palestinian has been always, since our establishment, the focus of our mission, yeah, in trying to defend their right, not only in Malaysia but everywhere in the world. And especially we are involved with the ICC process. We try to document evidence, and also we try to file complaints at the International Criminal Court and the UN Human Rights Council in order to highlight the oppression that they are facing. Thank you again, Juan Rukia,
Yeah,
for
most
the invitation.
welcome. Thank you very much for coming in. Also, I'm very happy people like you who can speak a lot about what is happening, what's not happening, and to what extent we are going to to be able to do something for the Palestinians. Yeah, and is there anything else? Looks like we are being given 40 minutes written there. So we have more time now. Okay, Cik Azrian, maybe you want to say, what about you are going to have march to Gaza? I can't hear you.
Well, on the tomorrow, Malaysia is having a big solidarity demonstration in conjunction with Nakba Day today. So tomorrow is the event, the local event in Malaysia. But on the big event is on the 15th of June. I'm part of the bigger group from over 50 countries which are organizing together what we call as March to Gaza. Yeah, March to Gaza is a global call to end genocide and to demand for the opening of the Rafah crossing. And I think as a part of it, what we are doing now is to negotiate with the Egyptian government to allow for people who come from all over the world to gather peacefully, and also to demand for the smooth delivery of humanitarian aid, and also food and medicines to the people of Palestine. And this is actually a symbolic movement because it will involve major NGOs as well as many activists from worldwide. And I think we are still in the process of securing the approval, because this is not going to be something which is we are doing it illegally. We are not trying to impose or trying to enter Rafah illegally, but we are trying to actually focus on having a peaceful walk, march towards Rafah, and requesting governments worldwide to make it as a diplomatic diplomatic and also as friendly as possible, uh, the delivery of aid and humanitarian assistance.
Okay. Yeah, Lucilla has a little problem. She is traveling now, and I have agreed to make her read her poem first. There are already 4 of us. I think it will go into the record very, very soon, and then the others who are coming in later will always see her. So I think because she has many hours, she's been driving for the past 6 hours, and so I think Lucilla will feel free to start reading your poem. Tell us a little bit about yourself. She's my good friend when I was in Europe. She's my good friend. We always meet.
Yes, I'm very good friend, and thank you for inviting me. And it's for me, it's very, very important to be here. That's so important that even if I'm driving, I decided to stop to a rest area and read my poem. As poets, there is not much we can do for peace, but we can give our testimony. We can be the voices. We can be the voices of the history, because history is often written by the strongest one, by the most powerful one. And our heritage is to give voice to people who do not have voice. So my poem, which I will read first in Italian and then in English, is talking about what it's written for the people, and mostly for the children in Gaza, talking about people who are fleeing, what they decide to leave behind. It's a sort of a metaphor for the life. And while there are the bombings going on, but there is a single child who becomes a sort of hope beacon. And here is the poem. Dietro la duna. Possiamo farne a meno. Un sottopancia squadrato con libretto di istruzioni, vestiti, scarpe, qualche quaderno di scuola, qualcuno una pagella cucita nella tasca, una stella cometa, un mucchio di più parti, oggetti rilevanti, prossimo allo zero. Possiamo farne a meno. Rombo di tuono, ali d'amianto, strane strisce parallele sulla polvere d'uomo, ombre di dita, sui visi non abbiamo mari, non abbiamo fiumi, ma un'ultima opzione, sabbia. Sabbia, sabbia su tela monocroma, sabbia. Raccogliere una mano, un piede, prima di infilarci in un recesso, tornare sul fondale della scena pirotecnica, ammirare la forza dell'incendio. Oh, quanto tempo ci rimane? Quanto tempo ci rimane? Ho una certa sete. Mi accontenterei di un banco di bibite cassate, come alla TV. Dietro una duna, un soldato e un bambino immobili, un bambino e un soldato sospesi, in ipotesi di tempo circolare tracimano guizzi di luce, di pace, di attesa. Si dilata all'infinito una fragile speranza abbacinante. Now in English. Behind the sand dune. Things we leave behind, a prosthetic arm with instructions manual, clothes, shoes, some school notebooks. Someone keeps a report card tucked in their pocket as a guiding star. The rest is a pile of multiple parts, irrelevant. Items close to zero. Things we leave behind. Strange iron sails, rumble of engine, shadows of fingers running on the face. We have no river, we have no seas, only we are sand, golden on monochrome canvas. Sand, sand, sand. We can collect a thumb, a foot before falling into a recess, or we may gaze back to the backdrop of the pyrotechnic scene, admire the force of fire. Oh, how much time do we have left? How much time do we have left? I'm thirsty. I'm gasping. I'd settle if I could for some soda pouring from a fountain just as on TV. Behind the sand dune, a soldier and a child, in hypothesis of elliptical time, stand, still, suspending, still, overflowing. There is a glimmer of dazzling hope. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I will follow you. I will keep on driving, but I will follow you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Lucilla. Have a safe driving. There it is. Ashraf, you're in. Meet everybody.
Hello.
Lucilla is driving now. She's going to Torino. Okay, Ashraf. Nice to meet
Okay,
you.
my friend. Thank you, Rukaya, and welcome to all friends. I was listening to them. I was listening to our friend, but I was busy with the maintenance man, as I told you. Today, we are not celebrating. We are reviving the memory of Nakba, and to repeat our message that we will continue defending our rights, the Palestinian rights, to get back their homeland.
Hey, yeah. You're saying the right thing. You know, this is how everybody in the world is feeling, you know, and everybody is coming together to do something, to say something, to move something. I have a sister in Copenhagen, and every weekend they go and do the procession and protest in front of German embassy, in front of Sweden embassy, and all those. And she keeps sending photos to me. Okay, maybe you want to talk more about this program that we are having, that you are co-organizing with with
World
World
Poetry Movement.
Poet
Yeah.
Movements.
Yeah. You know, it's almost the 1st of April when World Poetry Movement decided to have events on 28th and 29th of June to have 48 hours continuous video telecasting of poems.
Okay.
But because this certain day, May 15, is also very important to Palestinians, so they decided to have an extra day to perform readings, workshops along the world. And in this task, we are having these events, as you know, across many countries, Middle East, Europe, Latin America, of course, Asia. And when you suggested to have the poster in Malay, actually other friends also suggested to have in Persian and other languages. And it comes for all to read poems for Palestinians, to read poems for Gaza, and to be supporting the right of Palestinians for their homeland.
Okay. That is really fantastic, you know. And I think this is the first time all the poets are getting together and moving into the same direction, and especially for Palestine. But situation in Gaza is very, very bad. It's just very,
It
very
is. It is. Yes, it is. It is very bad. I agree with you. You know, since April, when after the meeting, I initiated somehow a call for all world poets to join me in writing a poem a day for Palestine. You did, your friend, you also suggested some of your friends, poets around the world. Lucila was one of them, and Adzia was one of them. And I hope Ika also to join us, to Azrael to join us. We are writing a poem a